And thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports. Hope you're enjoying their Friday afternoon. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and two Hall of Famers. Doris Burke here at the table, and on the sideline, David Aldridge. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Utah's Quinn Snyder is an elite coach. He says it's rewarding to be a part of a group that's bigger than a coach or a player. That connectivity. Guys have found things for themselves within the team, and that's how we play. Everybody's getting something out of it, but also selflessly contributing. Kevin?
What a great philosophy. DA, thanks. Here we are in November. Let's see how things are shaking out in the West early in the season. You look at Utah. Here in the early part of the season, they've acquired the third best record in the conference. And, of course, Dallas, a game and a half out.
And, you know, for the Mavericks, they've done a good job staying relevant this season. I mean, I was concerned they'd suffer a drop-off, but give them credit. They've hung in here in this playoff race.
Resiliency has been crucial for this team. Anytime it looks like they may start to drag a little bit, they've picked it back up and stayed in the hunt.
Now, a look at Dallas's starting lineup. Hardaway on the wing, along with Finney Smith. Big men on the floor, it's Porzingis and Powell. And it's Doncic in at the point guard. And for the Jazz, Conley is the point with Mitchell as the two guard. Gobert is out there with Bogdanovic. And it's O'Neal in at the three slot. And tonight's game, like so many, could come down to the three-point shooting for each team. Greg, there are debates as to whether that style alone can win you a championship in the NBA.
Well, Kevin, there's never a substitute for balance, and coaches and players are too smart. You have to keep your opponents guessing, but leave no doubt the three-pointer is here to stay.
Conley's shot is off. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest. That game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. Doncic outside, fires it up. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist.
Well, you want some unselfishness from a guy who's capable of scoring, and Tim Hardaway says, you know what, my teammate's open, I'm going to get him the ball.
Here's Bogdanovic. Porzingis with the rebound. Dallas has come out of the gates quickly. They come into this having outplayed the Clippers last game.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
Now Bogdanovic, following the Porzingis miss from deep. The Jazz working the ball around now. And it's Mitchell missing. Dallas has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Doncic outside. And he's good on the three ball. Doncic has got 5 points so far.
It doesn't seem to matter where Luka Doncic is on the floor. His shooting ability is impressive.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell to end the run. It's rebounded by Dallas. This is their first chance to take a look at the Jazz this season.
Yeah, and they're hoping for a better showing against this club this season. Last year they came out on the losing end.
The Jazz with the timeout. Who wants a t-shirt? Make some noise. Fans, your Jazz dancers. All right, look who's coming out of the court. Come on, get back. You don't dance, dancers.
And this quick break and play, let's take a look now and select from a group of point guards that have been killing it from three-point range over the last 10 games. Fourth, Michael Conley.
A lot of point guards in the NBA don't get enough credit for how well they shoot the basketball. So give this group their due. Some outstanding long-range shooters.
You know, and having that element of long-range shooting ability makes them a tough puzzle for defenders to solve. You know, it's an invaluable asset for point guard, and these players have it in a big-time way.
Now, here's Mitchell. Last game we saw him score 13. They need this one, and a clear foul there as he shot the triple. He'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
There's a physicality and a frame that Donovan Mitchell possesses that allows him to get himself to the free throw line.
And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from for Dallas.
Guys, they are dialed in from beyond right now. They didn't waste any time getting into a groove in this game.
And what passing we've seen from this group already, too. They could put up a big number in the assist column by the end of this one.
The first free throw is good.
And one thing you hear again and again about Mitchell, his leadership, especially for a young player, is striking.
Well, coaches and teammates all agree. He's a natural-born leader, comfortable using his voice, but at the same time, it's all about the team with Donovan.
And the second free throw, good. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
And it's such a great feeling to come out strong, but it's hard to maintain that consistency. The teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
And he makes all 3.
And they call him Spider because of that long wingspan, 6'10" at present, but standing 6'1". Mitchell needs that to compete defensively at that shooting guard position.
Now here is Hardaway. And you can see his scoring totals. Those are some pretty good numbers. He's putting up close to 15 points a game on average. And another basket for Dallas.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
And we know what Mitchell can do offensively. But, Greg, how do you evaluate his defensive game?
And, Kevin, without question, there's room for improvement. I'd say he's probably below average, but he has the tools that if he tightens up that part of his game, look out.
Powell, that's good.
You have to love the intensity that Powell plays with on the glass, using that long body to track down those offensive boards.
Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell against Hardaway. Conley inside the line and misses it off the right side of the rim.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
And stolen by Bogdanovich. And the pass to Conley. Out to the right wing. And Gobert kicks to O'Neal. Gobert with a screen on Powell. Here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked.
Powell is exceptional at timing for blocks, rises up and sends it back.
Back to Doncic. Over Gobert. Gobert with the block. And he's able to get it back. Lock at 6. Porzingis sets the pick for Hardaway. Tries again. Good work defensively by Conley. For the Utah Jazz, they won their last contest, that game against the Thunder. O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Falls through. He's now made 2 of 4.
The combination of power, aggression, and frame, and a willingness to embrace contact. Mr. Donovan Mitchell delivers.
Now here is Hardaway. Doncic outside. Over Conley. Doncic with the bucket. Doncic has got 10 points.
Well, they're calling his number time and time again, and he is delivering.
Mitchell against Powell. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Down low. and he uses the glass on the lane.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Here's O'Neal, following the basket by Kristaps Porzingis. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Good, and it's Mitchell picking up the assist.
Well, Donovan Mitchell excelling at taking what he sees and pick and roll.
Mavericks leading by 10. Outside Hardaway. Doncic outside. Another three for Dallas.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Gobert with a screen on Doncic. The drive by Mitchell.
There's a measure of composure with Donovan Mitchell, just so calm and focused, understanding how to manipulate the pick and roll.
Dallas has gone 4 of 5 from three-point land to get things going here in the first. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Comes up empty from 19 feet out. Jazz trail by 11. Here's Bogdanovich. It's blocked, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
A different look for Utah. Gay comes in for Bogdanovich, and it's Joe Ingles in for Royce O'Neal. Then for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Powell, and it's Reggie Bullock in for Dorian Finney-Smith. Doncic against Conley. Gay kicks to Mitchell. Just 5 on the clock. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
Yeah, that's a tough call right there, and really a tough break for the team.
A different look for Utah. Whiteside's checked in for Gobert, and it's Jordan Clarkson in for Mike Conley. And Dallas with a change here too. Brown's checked in. On the wing, Ingles. Pass to Gay. Over Kleber, and there's Gay. That's good on the assist from Ingles. Gay's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for Utah. Bullock passes to Doncic. Another three for Dallas.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
Pass to Gay. Clarkson with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. Porzingis with the steal. Passes to Bullock. Outside, Porzingis. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Unloads from 13. That shot off, and Utah the other way now. Now, here's Ingles. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Whiteside sets the pick for Mitchell. The feed now to Whiteside, and he drops in the layup off the glass.
That makes it 10 of their last 12 coming from inside the paint.
Here's Bullock. 10-point lead. Doncic outside. The three. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Utah has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Here's Clarkson. Here he goes.
Wow, big-time move by Jordan Clarkson. The defense forced to adjust. That's an incredible drive.
And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for Dallas. From downtown, buries the long-range jumper. Doncic has got 19 points.
Man, the triples keep falling, guys. That's 3 in a row.
Mitchell against Doncic. Whiteside a screen on Doncic. Porzingis with the block.
7'6" wingspan, sending it back. Kristaps Porzingis with the rejection.
Here's Bullock. Gay with the block. And here's the fast break. Clarkson leading the way. Quick shot there, and it's off target. Clarkson against Brown. Kleba sets the screen for Brown. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And they recover it. Doncic fires from way outside. Can't connect from long distance.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Mitchell passes to Whiteside, and it's slammed in by Whiteside.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points.
2 minutes remaining in the first. 2 minutes.
Doncic against Mitchell. He kicks to Clarkson. Here's Whiteside. That's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Doncic passes to Porzingis. To the paint. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. And the Mavericks lead by 9.
This guy has been elite as a passer since he entered the league. He takes pride in making the guys around him better.
The Jazz shooting 45% from the floor since the game got underway. Here's Whiteside. Another shot. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got 6 rebounds in the game. Kicks to Doncic. Bullock dishes to Doncic. Over Mitchell. Doncic, no good. Utah's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. The drive by Mitchell. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
The pass to Bullock. Back to Doncic. And the dunk by Doncic.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now, here's Mitchell. There's the dish to Clarkson. The 17-footer goes down. Clarkson's got his second basket.
Well, Jordan Clarkson specializes at capitalizing on what the defense gives him. Nicely done in the mid-range.
About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Doncic finds Porzingis. Porzingis with a screen on Ingles. 6 to shoot. And the dunk by Porzingis.
Boy, that was quick. Already out to a double-digit lead.
Wow, they've come out strong. Control the pace, assert their will. Nice.
It's been all about Luka Doncic for the Dallas Mavericks. And with his work in that quarter, he has 5 3-pointers in the game now. Quite a showing from long range. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Well, Donovan Mitchell may get the spotlight, but he understands that he rises and falls with his team.
At the end of the day, I'm here to play basketball and be the best teammate and best player that I can be. I'm not trying to make this about me. This is team basketball. At the end of the day, we're doing good things, and we just got to keep it up.
Mitchell is well liked, has a humility about him, Greg, despite his all-star status.
Hasn't let the endorsements or signature shoe deal go to his head. This guy sees the bigger picture.
And welcome back to the second quarter of action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And quite a position here for the Mavericks to be in. What do you think, guys?
They just came into this game with the mindset of sharing the basketball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at the Jazz. Bogdanovich out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Joe Ingles. Then it's Conley. And it's O'Neal in at the small forward position. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kristaps Porzingis is returning to form after his knee surgery. He says making sure it's strong and stable is nonstop work. I'm feeling better, and I have confidence that I can go out there and play freely. His offense has been great. It's the defensive end that he's still getting right. Guys?
Well, we know he can be a presence, DA, and I think eventually he's going to be what he wants to be. Thank you.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior. And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
Jazz trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Oh, man, still a goose egg for him in the scoring column.
Now here's Brunson. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Hardaway is screen on Conley. Kleba against Bogdanovich. Hardaway for three. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. And so it's Conley bringing up the ball for Utah. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Well, how about the job they got from their bench? That productivity was a major part of the outcome.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Utah with the ball. The Mavericks making the shot. Outside Bogdanovich. Here's Gobert. It's deflected. To the middle. Here's Powell. And the dunk by Powell.
You have got to commend Powell on his positioning. I tell you, he buries himself deep, and he's going to sky for that slam dunk.
Here's Conley. He picked up 18 points in their last win against Oklahoma City. O'Neal a screen on Brunson. Pass to Ingles. Five to shoot. Another miss by Utah.
I'm sure if he had the chance to do that possession over again, he would not have taken the shot.
Finney Smith kicks to Hardaway. Out left to the wing. Brunson up top. Ingles covering. Hardaway, no good.
I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
Bogdanovich passes to Ingles. Here's Gobert. Outside Conley. Shoots over Powell. Gobert trying to get open. Good work there as it goes. Conley's got his first points in this one.
Hey, this guy is competitive, he's tough, and he'll play through contact. Mike Conley doing work inside.
Brunson kicks to Hardaway. A rebound by the Jazz. Gobert's got his fourth rebound in this one.
Boy, what a nightmare quarter for this guy. He's playing right into the hands of the defense at this point.
Conley surveying the D. A three from Bogdanovich. They get it back and slam dunk by Gobert.
And this is what Rudy Gobert's job is. Be a force on the glass.
Mavericks leading by 11. Brunson with it. Pass to Powell. Over to the wing. And here's Brunson. To the right wing. Again, the miss by the Mavericks. Jazz have gone just 33% from the field in what's been a cold second quarter for them. That's 3 of 9. Conley against Brunson. Bogdanovich wide open. And that one falls coming off Conley's feet. Conley's got 3 assists now in this one. Passes it to Brunson. Kleba sets the screen for Brunson. Gobert with the block.
This guy is an absolute menace and force on the defensive end. Rudy Gobert says, no, sir.
Ingles finds Gobert. Outside Conley. From outside, off the mark.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It's going to go on Bojan Bogdanovich.
You see, to me, guys, for Tim Hardaway Jr., there's still another level for him to reach. He has proven that he can be a big-time scorer. To me now, it's about consistency and doing it night after night after night.
No good on the free throw. Offensive stats and records always draw more attention, Doris, but the defensive skill level in the NBA right now is also incredibly high.
It is, Kevin. And we talk about basketball IQ, and so often we're referencing the offensive end of the floor, how to manipulate pick and roll, how to read and react in some motion offenses. I think high-caliber, smart defensive players impact winning as much as anybody. Do you have game plan discipline? Do you know what your philosophy is? Do you understand the personnel on the opposite side? That takes work and it takes commitment, and I have great admiration for those guys.
Now, here's Clarkson. A 20-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City.
Well, you also have to credit the way he controlled the pace of the game and was able to create for his teammates.
Mitchell, it's tipped. Porzingis. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Clippers. Now the pass to Ntilikina. It's stolen by Gobert. Clarkson passes to Ingles. Mavericks with the rebound. The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. Hardaway is screen on Clarkson. Here's Ntilikina, defended by Gobert. Shoots from the line. Again, the miss by the Mavericks.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him. This guy just can't find his rhythm, and you look up at the scoreboard, they absolutely need his productivity.
For 3, drains it from beyond the arc. Ntilikina's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Well, this guy maturing right before our eyes. Frank Ntilikina drills the catch and shoot. Pretty.
Jazz trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Clarkson finds Mitchell. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Mitchell's got 11.
There is a level of physicality, and the frame of Donovan Mitchell allows him to finish through contact.
It's T-shirt bonanza. Make some noise. All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get down. It's your chance, Denver.
Doncic is checked in. And how about we check the numbers for Kristaps Porzingis?
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
Doncic against Clarkson. Here's Ntilikina. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Nailed from three-point land.
When Porzingis is knocking down that three-point shot consistently, it opens up other aspects of his game.
The 10-footer. Not going to go that time. Now Dallas takes it the other way.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
It's good from long range.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
And Gobert kicks to Clarkson. Back to Gobert. He feeds it to Gay. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Mitchell. Doncic with the block.
Hard work pays off for Luka in that instance. How about that on the defensive end? Send it back, Luka.
Powell finds Doncic. Back to Powell. Dallas moving the ball around. And it's Doncic. That time on the assist by Powell. Doncic has got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. They've been leaning on him for a decent chunk of their offense. He's averaging over 15 points a game. To stop the run. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Powell. Doncic passes to Ntilikina.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And Doncic throws it down.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
T-shirt time! All right, look who's coming onto the court. Come on, get loud for your chance, Denver.
Sides checked in for Gobert. And let's use this break to bring up the top scoring teams in the league so far this season. These are the real stats, real scores from the real NBA. The Jazz second.
And how about the year they've had offensively? This is a team that can put points on the board in a hurry. Always fun to watch them play.
.157 left now here in the second. Clarkson kicks to Gay. Now, here's Clarkson. He's covered closely. Right side a screen. Will it go? And Clarkson with the layup. Clarkson's got 6.
How about Jordan Clarkson? The ability at his position to absorb contact and finish the play.
And so Doncic will bring it up for the Mavericks. And what a great addition to the second unit up in Salt Lake with the Utah Jazz doors. Jordan Clarkson has really fit right in.
Well, he's fit in between the lines, and as importantly, he is so beloved in the locker room. This guy gets along with everybody on the team, and their time bonding in the Orlando bubble, I think, really really just allowed him to come out of his shell. Just a genuine guy, and we know chemistry matters.
Here's Ntilikina. They lead by 20. That's the most we've seen. And they double up Doncic. And stolen by Gay. Mitchell against Doncic. Pass to Ingles. Lets it go from deep. It's rebounded by Dallas. Powell's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in cracking this huge lead.
Porzingis passes to Bullock. Powell with it. Shot clock at 5. Dishes it to Doncic. And it's Gay with the rebound. Jazz trail by 20. And here is Mitchell. And he makes that one. 13 points in the game.
Boy, nothing you can do about that. Mitchell is just simply that good, converting over aggressive defense.
Powell with a screen on Mitchell. And through the first half, a pretty lopsided affair. Mavericks ahead as they wrap up the second quarter with a massive 16-6 run. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Here with head coach Quinn Snyder. Coach, what adjustments are you going to do in the second half?
You just got to keep playing, keep taking the shots, and that's not the issue as much as us not executing on offense. And when we don't score, sometimes our defense lags as well.
Everybody wants to see the ball go in the basket first, right? Thanks, Coach. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of action following halftime.
Thanks for tuning in. Welcome. A clinic in execution so far, as it's been a dominant showing for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, they've been incredible from beyond the arc. They're scoring the three in bunches, sinking them at a high rate. If the defense continues to allow open looks in the second half, I'll keep saying, fire, fire.
And now we turn our attention to the Western Conference standings here in the early going.
When I look at the Mavericks, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, Luka Doncic has been exceptional here, guys.
And if he can keep shooting from deep like he did in the first half, he's going to be more than a handful.
What I love is they've continued to feed this guy, ride the hot hand until the defense does something about it.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. On the floor for Dallas, the guard pair, it's Doncic and Hardaway. Finney-Smith in at the forward with Porzingis as the other. And it's Powell in at the 5 down low.
First personal foul. First team foul.
To the wing right side. Gobert with a screen for Conley. Clock is at 3. Shoots over Doncic.
Well, this is the energy you want to see from Luka on the defensive end on every possession. Up in his man's grill, affecting the shot. That is nice.
Here's Hardaway. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket. Doncic, no good. Jazz trail by 16. Now O'Neal. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Bogdanovich finds Conley. Over Doncic. Doncic with the block. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. Powell, the pass to Doncic. Over Conley. Doncic, no good. For Utah, they've gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Conley dishes to Mitchell. Porzingis with the block. And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. Mitchell against Hardaway. Back to Doncic. Here's Finney-Smith. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Finney-Smith's got 6.
Pretty dime there. The kind of ball movement coaches love to see.
And the foul on Dorian Finney-Smith. That's foul number 2 for him.
His second personal foul. Second team foul.
Got a piece of it. Doncic with the steal. Inside. Powell kicks to Finney-Smith. Dallas moving the ball around. Hardaway against Mitchell. 5 on the clock. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And it's Doncic missing. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Jazz. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Out to Conley. A 3-ball. Goes up again. Porzingis with the block. And he recovers it. Such a wide open look. 16 points for him.
How about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in second and third opportunities.
Now here is Hardaway. He's got 5. Pass to Porzingis. It's Powell on the wing. Outside Hardaway. From deep. Good D by Mitchell.
And when you are as good a shooter as he is, you have to have the confidence to take that shot. It might not always fall.
And for most guys, I think you only want to take that shot if you've hit a few in a row. That is absolutely a heat check.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
Powell with a screen on Mitchell. And there's the call on Rudy Gobert. That's his first foul. Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for the Mavericks.
Checking in for the Mavericks, Maxi Kleber.
Hardaway against Mitchell. 6 on the shot clock. Pulls it from the elbow. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. Gobert over in the corner. Conley. And that one is good. Conley's got his second basket of the game.
Well, Mike Conley, slight of frame, but the intention is there and finishes with contact.
Hardaway passes to Doncic. Lets it fly from 18. And it's good, assisting on the play with Hardaway. 32 points for Luka Doncic.
Well, you love his effort level, right? Particularly when it's winning time. He is going for the finish.
Mitchell.
Well, why did Donovan Mitchell win the dunk contest? Case in point right there.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Doncic passes to Kleber. Back to Doncic. Hardaway for 3. Hits the three-point bomb. Hardaway has got 8.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it. One
thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And there's the pass to Conley. Gobert trying to get open. Conley's shot is off.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Doncic passes to Kleber. Cross contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
That's his first.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Mavericks.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
Well, their transition game has been operating at full speed, too. They've really run the break well.
And that one misses.
From the moment Luka Doncic stepped between the lines at the NBA level, he has been a force to be reckoned with. Rookie of the Year his first year, All-Star the next year, and he's carved out his place unequivocally as one of the best in the business.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession.
A moment to check out Luka Doncic here. He's been on a remarkable tear this past month, putting up about 25 points per game, 8 assists, and 7 rebounds. He's been nothing short of fantastic during that stretch. Offense coming very easily for him.
And so much of it, to me, is his ability to read the floor, make the right decision, and then go right after the action he wants.
Tipped away. Stolen by Michael Conley. Here's Mitchell. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years. And the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve upon his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Rudy Gay's checked in for Utah. Clarkson comes in for Donovan Mitchell. Kleba sets the screen for Doncic. The kick out to Brown. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Clarkson. 6 points for him. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Looking to end the run, and it's Gay getting it to go.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Brunson against Clarkson. Doncic outside, and it's Dallas with another.
Oh, great ball movement there.
And it's Conley with the ball for Utah. Following this one, they get to host the Pelicans. That'll be the second game of a 5-game homestand. And there's the drive. That's tipped. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Kleba. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
Whiteside's checked in for the Jazz. Joe Ingles comes in for Bogdanovich. Reggie Bullock, he's checked in for Dallas. Gay right side. Feeds to Whiteside. Over Kleba. Whiteside, good. Whiteside's got 8 points.
Boy, not nearly tough enough inside on the defensive end. They made that all too easy for him.
Here's Brunson. Down low. Kleba kicks to Finney-Smith. Whiteside against Brunson. Gay with the block.
You got to respect those long arms of Gay. I mean, superb at swatting shots away, put those big hands.
Back to Clarkson. And it's in there. He's got 8.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Dallas leading by 18. Here's Brunson. Pass to Kleba. Bullock, good. Bullock's got his first points of the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
To the inside, and it's out of bounds. Utah able to retain possession here. Now a look at the hottest teams in the league. These squads have knocked down everything in the last 10 games. In third, the Jazz.
You have to be impressed with their shot selection. I mean, the discipline on that end and the unselfishness really is what allows those great numbers to show up.
Clarkson for three. It's rebounded by Dallas. Pass to Brown. Kleba sets the screen for Brown. And here is Kleba. Bullock passes to Kleba. Brown outside. Hands it from downtown. Brown's got his second bucket.
Having a lot of trouble stopping the three-point shot.
Passes it to Whiteside. Clarkson against Brown. The pass to Conley. Launches a three. The shot, no good. And the Mavericks going the other way now. Brown kicks to Brunson. Poked loose. Stolen by Clarkson. Out to Conley. Right side a screen. Ingles passes to Gay. 5 to shoot. Right side trying to break free. It's Brown on the wing. Down low. Kleba. The shot's good. Brown making the play.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Right side a screen. Here's Clarkson. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
Well, just gets into the thick of the defense and makes a terrific play. Go ahead, Jordan Clarkson.
Now, here's Bullock, covered by Conley. Now, here's Bullock. Kleba with this screen on Conley. And it's blocked by Whiteside. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Whiteside. Ntilikina, he's checked in for Sterling Brown. Clock at 2. No good on the quick three.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And right now, I don't think he could hit a barn the way he shot this quarter. How about 2 of 10?
There's 1:17 left in the third. Ntilikina kicks to Finney-Smith. Here's Ntilikina. He's covered by Clarkson. No problems knocking that one down. Brunson's got 5 points so far.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
52 seconds left here in the third quarter. Brunson the pass to Kleba. Here's Ntilikina. There's a screen. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Finney-Smith. Here's Brunson, and it's blocked by Conley. Here's Clarkson. Gets that one through the hole, make him now 7 of 13 in this game.
Jordan Clarkson has the kind of speed and athleticism to get out in transition and be a problem.
And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the Dallas Mavericks. And it's blocked by Whiteside. Ingles kicks to Conley. Clarkson outside. Three-pointer. And it's Michael Conley with a 3. 9 points in the game so far. And so it's the Dallas Mavericks feeling good about their 17-point lead heading into the break. Their defense has been active and effective. Back to the action after this word. A chance now to hear Jason Kidd talking to his team moments ago.
talking one shot, one rebound, and let's go. We take care of the ball, get good shots, and get back on defense. Keep talking.
Efficiency, fundamentals, that's what I'm hearing from Jason Kidd right there.
Yeah, and there's a toughness to the way they're playing right now, and they're communicating. That's what Coach wants to keep seeing.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. We got Joe Ingles. O'Neal is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Mitchell in at the 1 spot. That's the group right now for Utah. Pass to Bogdanovich. Just 5 on the clock. Top of the key. Porzingis with the rebound. Porzingis has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Outside Hardaway. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
It's proving very difficult to guard Tim Hardaway Jr. without fouling the guy, especially when he's this aggressive.
Hardaway Jr. taking 2 shots.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And the first one drops. And the Mavericks making a change here. Doncic is checked in. Hardaway hits them both. Jazz trail by 19. About a minute played here in the 4th quarter. Gobert finds Mitchell. From down in the low post, it goes. Mitchell's got 20.
You can see the kind of confidence Donovan Mitchell has in that handle. His ability to navigate off the dribble drive. Nice.
And it's Bullock missing.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Passes it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen for Mitchell. And there's the pass to Bogdanovich. Utah the rebound. The shot's good.
Rudy Gobert down low. Watch him cash in.
Mavericks leading by 15. Doncic feeling it out. Pass to Bullock. Outside, Porzingis lets it go with a 3. Drills the 3-pointer. And that's a double-double for him now. 12 points and 10 rebounds. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Mitchell with it. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. The drive by Mitchell. And the shot is good. Mitchell's got 4 points in the quarter.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Ingles against Hardaway. The 3 for Doncic. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got his 4th assist in this one.
Listen, this is becoming routine for Luka Doncic. This guy's a big-time scorer who can take over when he's ready.
Gobert with a screen on Porzingis. Bogdanovich, no luck. Dallas leading by 19 points. Outside Hardaway. Bullock with it. Doncic outside. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Doncic has got 41.
This guy has been unstoppable. It has not mattered at all what the defense throws at him. He's had an answer.
To the middle. And slam dunk by Gobert. And he's now got the double-double. 10 points and 17 rebounds.
Well, that's a beautiful pass by Donovan Mitchell to a ready shooter. And his focus as a distributor has really improved.
Knocked away. Pass to Bogdanovich. Again with the block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Bullock passes to Doncic. Powell sets a screen for Doncic. And the layup is good. Doncic has got 7 points here in this quarter.
I'll tell you, Luka Doncic makes tough shots look easy. Boy, that close to the bucket through that much contact, nice.
O'Neal dishes to Mitchell. Takes it inside. Basket counts.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Here's Doncic, and the dunk by Doncic.
Well, that's about decision-making and being comfortable in the pick and roll. For Luka, he's been there and done that.
And it's Mitchell with the ball for the Jazz. Passes it to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Hardaway. And the foul called on Tim Hardaway Jr. That's his first foul. Greg, last season, we saw a lot of opinions about the play-in tournament, especially from players. Where did you fall on that thinking?
Well, I'm going to put on my fan hat right now, Kevin, and I thought it was exciting. I mean, seeing the stakes get raised for those teams that are right on the edge, I think it brings more interest for teams. But if I was still playing, I probably wouldn't like it if I had locked up the playoffs and still had to go play to earn a berth. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Ingles kicks to Mitchell. From 13, again, Mitchell missing. For Dallas, they've gone 6 of 8 from the field in the fourth so far. It's been a great start to this final quarter for them. Lob pass to Porzingis.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Gobert the pass to Mitchell. They need this, and the layup is up and in. Mitchell's got 8 points here in this quarter.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
The Mavericks have gone 7 of 9 from the field down the stretch here in the fourth quarter. Terrific shooting. Hardaway passes to Doncic. Over Mitchell. Goes back up, and the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Mike Conley's checked in for Utah. The Mavericks also with a sub. Brownie's checked in for Reggie Bullock.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Doris, to limit travel during the 2021 season, the NBA scheduled baseball-style series, teams facing off in consecutive games. How did you like that?
You know, more important than what I thought, Kevin, we had a number of coaches tell us throughout the course of the regular season that they actually loved this format. The reason being, as you said, number one, it cuts down on travel. But number two, they thought it mimicked the playoffs, where you had to make game-to-game adjustments. It also raised the intensity level because you had just played this opponent. And so, you know, things get competitive and nasty. It elevated the game. I love it.
Hardaway against Conley. Inside, Porzingis, and the dunk by Porzingis.
In a pick-and-roll game, the length and athleticism of Kristaps Porzingis is going to be a big-time problem.
The Jazz shooting has been just great in the fourth quarter, 54%. Mitchell passes to Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Doncic. Mitchell against Hardaway. Conley kicks to Ingles. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Gobert trying to get open, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. A different look for Utah. Whiteside comes in for Bogdanovich, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for Joe Ingles. Then for the Mavericks, Ntilikina comes in for Hardaway, and it's Jalen Brunson in for Luka Doncic. Dallas has gone 3 of 5 from beyond the arc since the final quarter's gotten underway. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. Over Conley. Brunson, no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Mitchell going inside.
If you don't stay in front and you allow him room to drive, you will pay the consequence. Donovan Mitchell with authority.
Mavericks shooting an efficient 53% from the field. Powell sets a screen for Brunson. And the NBA dress code introduced back in 2005. Now, player attire straying a bit from business casual. Does that bother you, Greg?
You know, it doesn't bother me because that's where we are as a society. But, man, I can tell you, when I first came in the league, you get fined if you didn't wear dress socks with your suit. So we have come a long way in terms of the evolution of fashion. And you know what? I'm not one for stopping progress.
Boy, the lateral quickness of Donovan Mitchell. What a solid defender.
No good on the quick three. Gabe passes to Whiteside. Mitchell left side. It's deflected. Back to Whiteside. Great D that time from Powell. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. Here's Brunson. Lays it up off the glass.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And for the Jazz, they're shooting 41% for the game. Now, here's Mitchell. Guarded closely. Lets it go from 11. Bucket is good. Mitchell's got 17 points here in the second half.
Well, this quarter has been all about this guy. He is trying to close the gap in the score.
The pass to Brunson. Ball's knocked loose. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Ntilikina. The rebound by the Jazz. Whiteside's got 6 rebounds in the game. The drive by Mitchell. And then Mitchell with the dunk.
My goodness, how do you guard against that? Mitchell tremendous at just getting through the contact.
Here's Ntilikina. Well, Greg, for those of us who have never played in the league, what's it like traveling all over the country over the course of a long regular season?
Come on, Kevin. I bet you had a nice J back in the day. But seriously, it's a whirlwind tour. Sometimes you don't even know what city you wake up in. And I can tell you there have been many times where I'm going back to the front desk complaining because my key didn't work and only to find out I was using the wrong key.
This guy doesn't need to get off his feet that much to get above the rim. Rudy Gobert making his presence felt.
Mavericks leading by 21. And here's Brunson. To the paint. Over in the corner, Conley. Bangs home the trifecta.
Boy, you've got to love when Mike Conley shoots it with confidence, goes to the catch-and-shoot game. All right, Mike.
Dallas has gotten 3 of their 6 three-pointers to fall here in the fourth.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for Dallas.
Not only did they shoot the ball better, but they had more assists.
Yeah, I thought the passing in terms of finding the open man gave them the higher percentage shots. The ball movement was key for the win.
And so that moves their record to 11 wins on the year. And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Luka Doncic.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Here's Porzingis. Uses the glass that time, and it's good. And the Mavericks lead by 20.
Well, they knew it would be a hostile environment, and they rose to the challenge.
And sometimes when everyone's rooting against you, it seems to bring the unit closer together. It certainly did tonight.
Here's Conley. Porzingis with the rebound. And here are the Mavericks now. Brunson the pass to Ntilikina. Porzingis sets the pick for Brunson. And it's Whiteside with the rebound. Pass to Mitchell. Back to Conley. Pass to Whiteside. And that one, good.
There's a reason Mike Conley's teammates love playing with him. If you're open, I promise he'll find you.
So we see the Mavericks taking the win here. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And we've got David Aldridge.